So cool, science! How is a heat pump able to both heat and cool your house? Well, that's a wicked cool question, and I got a wicked hot answer. Like your phone gets. When the FBI is illegally spying.
Get me a lawyer!
Because today I'm going to show you how to make a snake dance. And obviously not a real one, because that would be stupid. Kind of like YouTube dropping my views. Which reminds me, go ahead and get yourself an ad blocker today. Yeah, you see, you drop my views and I sink your So today we're going to be dealing with fire, which means you younger scientists absolutely need to get yourself an adult. Well, because fire is dangerous. Just like wiping with sandpaper. Start by cutting out a spiral in a piece of paper. So you can do this by getting yourself some clay and placing a pencil in the clay and then getting a sewing needle and placing the sewing needle in the eraser of the pencil. Go ahead and balance the snake on the sharp point. Then have an adult light the candle. And of course, all you have to do now is sit back, relax, and enjoy your very own snake charming show. So, why does the paper snake start to rotate after you light the candle? And does heat actually rise? Well, don't look at me. Take a closer look at this. The second law of thermodynamics states that heat energy transfers naturally from areas with faster vibrating molecules to areas with slower vibrating molecules. When you light the candle, the heat energy in the chemical reaction is transferred to the air molecules in the room. Faster vibrating molecules have a lower density and are pushed up and out of the way of the slower vibrating molecules, which have a higher density. As the faster moving molecules are pushed up and out of the way, they exert a force on the paper snake and the snake begins to rotate. This transfer of heat energy through a fluid, such as air, is called convection. You can transfer heat energy from areas of slow-moving molecules to areas of faster-moving molecules, but this requires work, such as with a heat pump. Heat pumps work by using a refrigerant gas which is pumped through a system. A compressor compresses the gas into a liquid, which absorbs the heat energy in your house. As the liquid absorbs this energy, it begins to turn back into a gas, where it's pumped to the evaporator. The evaporator fan forces the heat energy through convection into the environment. The gas then returns to the compressor to get compressed back into a liquid again. To heat up your house, the system simply switches into reverse. If you left your refrigerator door open on a hot day, you would actually heat up your house. So now you know more about the second law of thermodynamics. Being able to make a paper snake rotate right at home is why science circulates.